Good afternoon, everybody. We are back. We are here. Still gray, still cloudy outside, still a pretty lousy day weather-wise. But the bros are in here. Dark Bro coming in fast because we got franchise typing out first. Now, I don't know on this one because I know for a fact Dark Bro typed first. But the question is, franchise had to type in IRST as well. So who truly was first in the chat? Well, that was Dark Bro. But who was first in the room? That is yet to be known. Dark Bro, franchise, Dark Bro, Kombu. We got Dark Bro, Moji, Kombu, Dark Bro, the franchise, Kombu, Moji, next level, the franchise, Moji, Kombu, Dark Bro. Who else we got in here? The franchise, Moji, 30, Sanchez, next level, Dark Bro, 30, next level. All of you guys, thank you very much for being in here. Let's check the market out and see what was going on today. We've got, that's not AMC. We've got AMC in the top left-hand side of the screen, sitting at 507, barcoding all afternoon long. Shiba Inu coin sitting at 1150, GameStop sitting at 2161, Bitcoin 30,216, pretty sideways, bouncing around a little bit, but it's, really if you draw it out, it looks like this, 30,000 up to 32,000 on Bitcoin, pretty sideways action, but of course we're going to make the lines look bigger so you can see them out there. NASDAQ ending right around break even today, not too much action going on there. Once again, this is basically what the NASDAQ did today, but we're going to pull it out so it looks a little bit more dramatic for the internet. AMC 506, definite barcoding on that one. Ethereum $2,078, $2,078. Shiba Inu coin 1150, Dogecoin 9.285, Bitcoin sitting at 30,216. Mullen Auto 9.45 cents. My goodness. Mullen Auto might be touching 8 cents again here pretty soon. Mullen is ridiculous, dude. Sundial closing the day at $1.54. $1.52, sitting at $1.54 after hours right now. Sideways, looks like Braille with a little bit of barcode in there. CEI $1.62, the SPY $4.14, BBIG 25.70 cents. Highcroft Mining 50 cents per share. Netflix 333.70, and earnings look like they came out today. We'll see what's going on with Netflix here in a second, but Netflix dropping pretty heavy after hours to 294, back up to 306. We're gonna have to see what's going on with that. QQQ sitting at 318.86, dropping down on those Netflix earnings, and we've got Ape sitting at $1.49 at the close, on its way back down, losing 8.60% today, and very strange because AMC certainly did not gain 8% today, so losses across the board on AMC and Ape. Let's see if we can figure out what's going on with Netflix. Anybody know if they reported earnings or what the deal is with them? If you do, let us know, because we're about to find out. Don't be sorry, you're allowed to load. Yes, Netflix coming in, it beats estimates, okay, but misses the sales estimates. So earnings estimates beat $2.88 per share. Earnings came in at $2.88 per share, beating the $2.86 per share earnings estimates, and sales miss, all right? Sales were expected to come in at $8.18 billion, and they came in at $8.16 billion. Now, I would venture to say that there is some additional information in this earnings release talking about active users or something declining. Because what this says is, all right, they dropped $20 million in sales over the previous quarter, or from the estimates, but where are they from the previous quarter? Where are they from the previous year? Are they advancing? Are they declining? Just because they came in better and worse than expectations does not mean that the company is improving, and that's what I would like to know as well. I would assume that they're seeing a pullback because, of course, the stock is not happy with the earnings results today. First in the chat is first to type, no exceptions. That's why I said you were first in the chat, but that does not mean that you are first in the room. Dark Bro coming in fast with that F, but the franchise, man, I don't know. The franchise, he was definitely close on that, trying to type a full-out F-I-R-S-T. Gensler got owned today. You know what, next level? We tried to watch a little bit of it this morning, but I am telling you right now, I know a lot of new guys that come into this live stream think a lot of the stuff that I do is cringe, right? and they soon realize that it's actually not cringe because I don't care, and we're all just having a good time. Honestly, watching Gary Gensler speak and testify to Congress like that, to me, that's cringe. Okay, I don't know. I think the guy could do a lot better job. I think that you guys think he could do a lot better job. He probably thinks that he could do a lot better job, but yeah, dude, I don't know. I think that it's pretty sad sometimes to see the United States of America represented by some of the people that it is. Do a poll to see who got first. Yeah, man, I don't know. That would be first to answer the poll is who was first in the chat. Ready, set, go. Who was first in the chat? First to answer wins on that one. Burrito, bro. Kombu, heck yeah. You know what? I did. I had lunch. I was almost late. I technically got back to the house at like 3:55. I went and had lunch. Had some nachos with my dad and my sister. So, and then, dude, I was gonna be home on time, no problem, but got stuck behind a darn school bus. And wouldn't you know, there was like 40 kids that got off that darn school bus on that road. It was ridiculous. Franchise was typing first before Dark Bro typed F. Therefore, that's what I think, man. I think that the extra 4 letters got him. I think it did, man. Cringe is ignoring Bobby as it pumps. What are we doing with Bobby? We want Bobby to pump, don't we? Gensler equals up. And you know what? I think that a lot of guys in that position do equal puppets, man. And I think that's one of the reasons they get the positions that they do. To me, you'll never see me as a puppet. I'll tell you, I'll be tempted by money, right? You can pay me, but you're not going to get me to just say whatever you want me to say. Dude, that's not gonna happen. Yeah, you could see some sponsored videos or some stuff, but you guys are never gonna catch me saying some weird things. And I love the fact that all of you guys that hang out in here every day, you know that, right? You're gonna know if something's going on with Clay Bro, right? Richie! Thank you very much for the super chat. Inside Man, most wanted brother. Check it out. Oh, I gotta see this, man. Inside Man, most wanted brother. I gotta Google this and look at this. Is this on Netflix? Like, where can I see this? Inside Man, most wanted. Gotcha. Inside Man, most wanted. Okay. Came out in 2019. Yeah, I'm gonna have to see this. Yeah, I'm going to leave this pulled up, actually. I'm going to leave that pulled up right there. Richie, man, thank you very much for that super chat. Absolutely appreciate it. And I absolutely appreciate the recommendation because I did like Inside Man. And this one does seem as though it is going to be a sequel to Inside Man. So if anybody wants to watch this, I don't know where I can watch it. I'm going to have to see where I can stream it from. But if anybody wants to watch this, I will be watching it soon. Make sure to watch Inside Man on Netflix first, though, because it was a good movie if you have not seen Inside Man. So coming from Richie's recommendation, let's get started. Richie, dude, thank you very much. Absolutely appreciate the recommendation, the super chat, all of that. And I am going to be watching that movie because I did like the first one, so I'm definitely going to have to check out that sequel and see what they got going on there. Nice. Richie coming in hot. Boom, baby. Richie always coming in hot, man. Richie, thank you for that super chat. I love it here. You know what, Richie? We love you here too, man. I can't express enough gratitude, man. I think that everybody in here appreciates everybody in here. I don't really think that any of you guys have a problem with anybody. So I think that that's incredible that you guys are so welcoming and absolute bros, man. If Clay Bro sells out, we have no hope. You know, it is, like I say, man, money is tempting, but there's a difference between, like, selling out and doing a sponsored video or something. If Webull wants to pay me to do what I'm already doing, cool. Webull can pay me to do what I'm already doing. If a coin legitimately just wants me to get their name out there or something and do a video similar to the style of all the other videos I do, great. I have no problem like doing a sponsored video. But if somebody was like, here, man, this is exactly what we want you to say. We want your opinion to be positive of this. This is the script you got to follow. Or you have to, I don't know, man. I've taken Strength Finder tests before, and I know that some people have belief, like, really high up. I only know the top 5 strengths. And I know that some people, belief is in their top 5. I would imagine that's got to be somewhere around 6 for me. It's got to be somewhere in the top because you are not. I really, really, really don't think that there's any way you're going to sway me to sell out. You know what I mean? Like, I really don't think you're going to be able to. Money's nice, dude, but money can't buy the type of respect that just you can build over time. And that is worth more than money's gonna get you. So yeah, Dark Bro, you are right, man. If you and you guys will notice too, because you guys are around me, dude. You guys are around me more than my family's around me. Not like it's really all day videos, live streams, more videos. It's all day. So you guys would understand if I sold out, and you guys would know that. And yeah, that's not gonna happen. You're not gonna see nothing like that. Even if it was a lot of money, like $10, not gonna happen, man. Thank you very much once again, Richie, for being on the top of the screen. Not Flix. They won't let me say it. What? Why won't they let you say not Flix, man? Not Flix, Netflix, something. Netflix on one of them. Gensler's Toast. Listen, Crypto Vibes. I did not watch it today. We tried to watch it earlier, and we just couldn't. We couldn't sit through it, man. It was brutal. What do you think? Do you really think that Gensler is toast? Like, do you think there's a possibility that they do something and get a new chief of the SEC? Like, are you guys real with that? I don't know. I've got a problem with that Dark Bro guy. Yeah, that Dark Bro guy is a little weird, dude. I don't know. I'm just messing with you, Dark Bro. Good vibes, good vibes. Are brokerage houses just as at risk as failing as banks? Is our money more or safe in a brokerage account? Let me tell you this, Spaniard. So your money is just as safe in a brokerage account. And I don't know, it's like SPIC insurance or something. So, and I don't know the exact levels. We can look those up if you want. I believe your cash deposits in your brokerage account are also insured up to $250,000. And I believe your total brokerage value is insured up to $500,000. We can try to look that up if you want. So it is safe, right? It is still insured. Your cash value and your brokerage values are insured the same way that if a bank fails, you know, your money's got insurance on it. It's not the FDIC insurance. It is a different insurance. The same way, if your broker fails, your cash is insured. Now, let me be the first to say, I don't necessarily like insurance companies. Right? Insurance companies might hassle you. They might cause some problems. And it's never really just as easy as, well, broker's down, here's my $250. Bank's gone, here's my $250. You know, insurance companies do tend to like to give people headaches at times and take a while to get their claims adjusted and stuff like that. But brokers do have insurance the same way. And I don't know who all in here would be worried about more than $250 or more than a $500,000 total brokerage account value. But if you are, open up multiple brokers. So yeah, your money is just as safe. Now, does that answer the question, are brokerage houses just as at risk as the failing banks? Let's just say yes, but it would be for different reasons, okay? You've got a lot of banks loaning money out to people who may or may not ever pay it back. When you get brokers loaning money out It's more or less for things like shorting stocks, leveraging portfolios, and to different institutional investors. So I would say that there is a lessened risk in the money that is lent out by brokers. That's not me going in and doing some audit. Clearly, the crap could be revealed if somebody does go in and audit where that money is going, or if brokers are lying, like banks can be lying too. So there's always the risk of something like that happening, barring a legitimate audit. But I would say the money that brokers lend is probably a little bit more secure than the money that the bank lends. A bank, dude, a bank may lend on a stupid loan. A bank may lend to a business who, dude, I don't know. There's no better way to put it. The bank may lend to a woke business because they're trying to do something good in the world, and it's a bad business plan. So, you've always got that risk that a bank could take. It's not going to see the return. Bank could lend on a house. That house could fall into a sinkhole. There's a lot that causes problems for banks, and I would say there's less that would cause problems for brokers. So if you're not trading over 100, or if you're not trading over 500,000, or you're not sitting on over 250,000 cash in your brokerage account, yeah, I would say it's just as safe as holding it in a bank based on insurance. Don't get me started on insurance companies. They're not always willing to pay out, and you could run into problems there. But yeah, your money's safe. Let's see. $20 is $20. Ted? $20 is $20, man. Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. Sim Gensler had some paid plants, and some defended him. Well, that's just the way that it is, dude. I guarantee some people were told to defend Gary Gensler. Some people were probably paid by Sam Bankman-Fried, who was probably let off the hook and had a blind eye turned to him by Gary Gensler. These dudes are all in on it together, man. These guys aren't up against each other. These guys are there to stay in power and remain in power. And as much as, the Democrats are going to hate the Republicans, the Democrats are going to back the Republicans, and the Republicans are going to back the Democrats if it means that they get to stay in power. So, yeah, they've got their backs in certain situations that I would not be doubtful of. XRP is definitely going to be key, Moji. Yes, I think he needs to go. Gary is a joke. Listen, I have not watched as many Gary Gensler interviews, or not interrogations, but, like testimonies like they were doing today, as I have Jerome Powell. I do have a little bit of respect for Jerome Powell in the way that he does seem like he's smart. He's got a handle on the situation. He knows what he's talking about. Even if we don't like it, it does seem like he is a smart guy. Gary Gensler, man. Gary Gensler might be a smart guy, okay? But I think that there is a definite difference when you're a smart guy or when you're a scripted guy, when you're told, when you've got an agenda. Nice. I like that sound. Guys with an agenda can definitely seem unsmart. Let's put it that way. Unintelligent. Hey, Gary! Welcome to the Hotel California. If I have to sing it, I don't even know how to sing it. Kristen, thank you very much for the member chat. Absolutely appreciate the 2 months of bro. Loving it. Hotel California. I can't do it. Kristen, you got me on that one. Somebody else needs to speak up and get that song out there for Gary right there. Kristen, thank you very much for that super chat. And the franchise coming in. Look at this one. Watch this. He's got the peach. Yes, franchise with Clay Rose Peach saying, for hoping Richie is right, and we're all talking about our massive gains soon. We will. Listen, it's inevitable that we're going to be talking about massive gains unless they destroy the United States of America. Franchise, you're absolutely right, dude. If we stick out this bear market, it is inevitable that we ride the bull market and we talk about massive gains. It truly is. The only thing we have to do is stick out this bear market. It's as simple as that. If you look at history, every single bear market has been followed by a bull market. And the bull market has pushed us to all-time highs and massive growth in terms of wealth. If it doesn't happen again, if we just so happen to be the last in line and everything collapses, dude, we're not going to care about money anyway. We're just going to be worried. We're going to be concerned about surviving at that point. We're not going to be concerned about money. We're going to be concerned about surviving. So it truly is a win-win situation. Either way, we ride it out. We make the bull market. We talk about the gains, or we ride it out. The bull market never comes, and we just push forward surviving, man. We got this, franchise. We got it. And Richie said, for people that didn't watch my video, check out something called a reserve risk. They are great at predictions, and they say bull market is starting now. Boom, baby, boom. And listen, I'll agree with them, okay? I'll agree with them in the sense that the bull market could be starting now, but where the price action is ahead of the fundamentals. The fundamentals would have to come along later in order to support the current price rises. If we get the fundamentals improving to support the current price rise, then I would say a bull market could have begun, but you're jumping it early if you expect that. If you want to wait for the confirmation, it might take another year for interest rates to begin coming down, inflation to be down at the target rate, and things like that would really push towards a confident investor. Yes, you could give up 10-20% gains in the overall, indices by that time, but you give up those 10% gains for confirmation that we've got the I guess clear, or confirmation that we've got a bull market rally taking place. So just the way you want to look at it, but I could agree with them. It's just we don't have everything pointing to it just yet. Hey Clay, what's up? Surgery went really well. Got out of surgery for 4 hours, and I just need some laughter and all the bros out here. Richard, man. Wow, you couldn't have picked a better place to hang out. I'm so glad your surgery went well. We knew that it was going to be textbook, man. In, out, everything good. And now, let the recovery begin, man. If it sounds like something you're interested in, let's get started. Every week, I'm just adding $100 to buy Shib. Spaniard. Yeah, dude, if you believe in Shiba Inu coin, you never have to go above what you're willing. So, if you've got 5,000, 10,000, 20, whatever your max number is, if we're a year or two down the road, you don't need to go that far and that deep into it. If you hit your max, you can diversify a little bit. But yeah, dude, if you believe in Shiba Inu coin and you just continue to dollar cost average in like that, in something that you may, $100 a week, you might feel that, but some people, they won't feel $100 a week, and you're either going to be spending it on a couple dinners, going out, or you buying Shiba Inu coin for what it could turn into 2 years down the road. So, yeah, dude, I think that that's a more responsible way to go about it than just going in and straight up dropping, 5,000 or 10,000 or whatever into any coin. Gary Gensler, I would like the Eagles. That looks like something else, bro. What does? The peach? I don't even know. Litecoin will replace home heating and chickens. Dude, Litecoin is life, man. Litecoin is life. We all need to be proud. We are still here after one messy year. I'm telling you right now, Richie, I hope that people realize. I really do. I try to talk about it a lot when we start to get on the subject, but you guys are living through a potential 2008 or even worse scenario. The drawbacks that we've seen, they're for different reasons than we had in 2008, okay? I'll admit that. But the drawdowns that we've been seeing, this is not just a market correction. This is not just a pullback. Dude, you are living through government-initiated, out-of-control inflation. 10%. Here in the United States. Remember, it peaked at 9-something%. And it may not be done. Hopefully it is. But we lived through some ridiculous inflation. Not only did that just rip the price of stocks, But at the same time, you're paying obscene amounts more to live, dude. Your rent, your food, everything, your utilities, everything is through the roof. So this is not just some little pullback that we're living through right now. This is a massive bear market. This is a massive correction. This is a massive downfall in the price and confidence in the United States stock market and the cryptocurrency market. That when investors receive that confidence back, that's when you see the gains, man. So yes, be proud that you are making it through this bloodbath that we're expecting, or that we're experiencing. If BBBY can get past 50, watch out. Gamma will be calling. 30 Sanchez. I want to look at Bed Bath & Beyond because I am actually interested in buying some longer-term puts if Bed Bath & Beyond does get back above 50. I don't know if it's going to squeeze up to $1 or not. 5x gains would be phenomenal from where it was. But Bed Bath & Beyond, dude, it is a bankrupt business. So I wouldn't have a problem buying some puts if it does spike up, because every single time it is falling back down. So let's see where we go here. After hours, 37 cents right now. After hours, 37 cents on Bed Bath & Beyond. It is rolling, man. So I don't know. I'm keeping my eyes on this. And if these puts here, not these specific ones, because I'm not going to buy them for April 20th. I'm not going to buy them for this Friday. But, let's just pick a date. If puts start to trade relatively cheap at that 50 cent mark, I am not going to have a problem buying them and watching Bed Bath & Beyond drop back down to 20, 30, even 40 cents would be phenomenal if you get these for a couple pennies. So I'm watching that, and yes, Bed Bath & Beyond has seen some strength over the last couple of days here. 2 very nice green candles, nice action after hours right now. So it is something I'm watching, with resistance being in this area right here at about 79, 80 cents. I'd be fairly confident that if it does reach this level of resistance, that those puts are going to be extremely cheap at 50 cents. Especially if it strings together an entire week of gains. But please do not forget, every time Bed Bath & Beyond rises, every single time, what does it do afterwards? Just look at the graph. It falls, it falls, it falls. So if you're playing it to the upside, okay, I would be playing it to the downside after a spike. But if you're playing it to the upside, just remember that it does not run forever. And if it didn't run forever in the past, why would it run forever this time? Take some profits if you guys make some money on it. But keep that in mind. I am watching Bed Bath & Beyond. I got it on my watch list on my phone. And I'm going to be making a move on that if it does get a nice spike up. It could be wrong. I'm going to give it time. It's not like I'm going to go out and buy a put option for, the 21st or next week or anything. So, don't just take that as what I'm going to do and then go do it. But I would imagine that the price would deteriorate once again. All they got to do is mention reverse split. All they got to do is mention dilution. Boom, and that stock price is going to be coming down. Federal Aviation Administration. All day long, J-Bones. All day long. The FAA in here. Let's hit the like button for this man. Thank you very much, Richard. Really appreciate all you guys being in here. 40. Hey, man, that's a lot more than was in here this morning. Let's see. I don't know how many LUNC holders are here, but we need a re-raise and hack for Nagora on our endpoints. This redirect should have been voted on. I'm telling you, Terra Luna Classic's got a lot of proposals going out there right now and a lot of decisions being made by the developers. Hey, I'm on the bull. They tied my hand and I'm ready to ride. You know what, Richie? Me too, man. Me too. I am sitting here. I am ready for this bull market to begin. And I am telling you, I'm going to ride it until that darn bull is tired. And then I'm getting off. Okay? Then I'm getting off. I'm not going to sit there and watch all the profits just come back down. I'll go over to some more conservative plays. I'll go into cash and stuff like that. But yeah, dude, I am going to be riding out some gains. And we're going to make this 2023 the best year ever. Seller hold 500 shares of FFIE. Chucker BB, FFIE. I actually, since you're talking about FFIE, I did buy some shares of FFIE today, and because it hit a double bottom. So FFIE is around 25 cents. That was the low that it tested. That doesn't mean that this is the perfect opportunity to buy in, and this is as low as it's going to go. No, but it could experience a nice little bounce from here. So FFIE has had a very difficult last 2 months. It has been doing nothing but coming down, but it's testing this basically triple bottom. 25 cents, bounced off nicely to 65 cents. 25 cents, this is 27-ish, 26, 27. Bounced off nicely to about $1.30. 25 cents again, okay? Now, I'm not saying that this is the perfect opportunity to get in. I did buy in towards the end of the day today. Actually, I think my order may have hit while I was at lunch. But every time, this is the last 2 times, and it's hitting it again. So, if it breaks down through, I'm not going to sit here and just hold a bag. I'm not going to do it. I'll just take a little loss and move on. But this level of support right here that it's sitting on in this 25 cents area, right where it's at, you guys can see it. Boom, bounced off nicely. Came down here, tested, bounced off even nicer. Coming down here, testing again. If you're into pattern recognition and you just show this graph to a kid, bounces off this line and goes up, bounces off this line and goes up. What's it going to do when it touches this line? Kid's going to say, well, it's going to go up. All right? So that's a technical trader. We're going to see if we can take advantage of it. If it does bounce up, cool, man, we'll make a little profit. If it breaks down through, we've got no support. So if it breaks down through, I'm not going to be sitting there holding on to it and watching the numbers just dwindle away. I'm taking taking a chance on it, seeing what happens. So FFIE at this point, I can't tell you what to do. I am not going to hold below this line. If it wicks down, okay. But if it sustains a break, I'm not holding. I'm waiting for a bounce right now. So that's what I'm doing on FFIE. Very interesting that you brought that up today. I did add some shares of FFIE to the portfolio. Let's see where we at. It's Kristen, how do I get Classic Agora? I lost the address. Keep getting to Luna 2.0. Just got here. What's the LUNC update? LINC. We don't have too much going on in the Terra Luna Classic community right now. There's a couple proposals out there. I guess the largest of which, if you didn't know that the Layer 1 development team got their funding, that's a pretty big one. But some of the latest in the Terra Luna Classic community is the Terra Luna Classic proposal to increase the contract size so that those guys can build another poker game or casino game or whatever they want to build on the Terra Luna Classic blockchain to create some utility and obviously make money on their poker game and potentially burn some Terra Luna Classic. Twitter turn, Pip the Frog, a ton of people, a lot of money. I like it, man. As soon as you make a lot of money, that's where it's at. 43 watching, 19 likes. Hit them with an ad, Pudgy. If you guys don't click the like button, I'm going to listen to Pudgy and hit you guys with an ad. Appreciate the jewels. Absolutely, Trucker, man. Appreciate you bringing up FFIE. But like I say, man, and I think that you guys are all smart enough to know this. I'm not concerned about saying it, but just because I do something, please don't mean that. Don't take that as you should do something. Clearly, only do what you're comfortable with. I see it's hitting a potential triple bottom and gonna bounce off again. Now, will I hold it all the way up to $1? No, I'm probably not gonna hold it all the way back up to $1, thinking it's gonna go that high. But dude, if it bounces, man. I'll take some money. All right, here, Trucker, man. Thank you very much for the high five. Thank you very much for the high five. Thank you very much for the high five, Trucker BB. Thank you very much for that high five. What's your favorite cryptocurrency right now? Should I say Litecoin? Should I say Litecoin? No, I don't know what my favorite crypto is right now. I've got a couple different cryptos that I like for different reasons, right? Zcash, I'm always going to have a soft spot for Zcash because Zcash was the technically second cryptocurrency that I ever owned. Bitcoin was the first one that I mined like a penny worth of Bitcoin. But Zcash was the first one that I really started legitimately mining, and like built a couple graphics cards, miners to go out there and mine Zcash back in 2017. So, and I've been holding that since. I've never sold a single Zcash. So that's 6 years, dude. That's almost 6 years. So always gonna have a soft spot for Zcash. Clearly, I like Bitcoin and Ethereum because they're the front runners. They're going to be more stable. They're basically out there. Biggest position, if Voyager gives us our money back, is USDC, the stable coin. So just to have a stable coin out there, I have to be hopeful that they're going to give our portion of our money back. So I'm still going to say that I own USDC because I guess I've got claim to it. And then just some other stuff. You know, Shiba and Terra Luna Classic have been amazing because I've been able to do videos on them, talk about them. There's so much going on in those communities. They've been absolutely incredible. Ravencoin was my biggest gainer that I've ever had. 28x gain, going from about a penny to 28 cents on Ravencoin. There's been a lot that I like for different reasons. And, you know, I'm running a Dogecoin bot right now. Like, what? Kenneth runs a Dogecoin bot. I'm running a Dogecoin bot right now, and it's taking advantage of the volatility in Dogecoin. So, that's cool. You know, I think it's cool to just have that bot out there buying and selling all day long, which is nice to see on Dogecoin. I don't necessarily like Dogecoin a whole lot in terms of just holding it and waiting for Elon Musk to do something with it. But it's a responsive coin. People buy it, people sell it, and it's volatile, and it does pretty well. So, you know, I've got a lot of favorites that are for different reasons. Let's see. I like PWL's acknowledgments of super chats and super stickers. Yeah, he does do a very good job of doing that. Paul knows how to do it. If you can make money before they're rugged, they're not a crap coin. Pudgy, that is true, man. Just don't wait too long and you'll be good to go. Clear bro, check out the vid I tagged you in on Discord. Long watch, but very interesting speculation. Let's see where we're at here. I assume that it's in the community chat, right? Or the supporters chat. Oh, this one right here. Well, yeah, that looks like something. That looks like something I'm interested in. Yes, sir. I don't even know what it's about right now. Moji. Sounds like something I'm interested in for sure. Let's see. FFIE, a January cash secured puts at 50 cents. Strike can be sold for 32 cents. Just saying. That's not bad, Frank. That's not bad, man. Nice 60% gain. If it bounces back up. Yeah, there's a chance, though, that it drops back down. You're basically at 32 cents there. Yeah, you're just a little bit over the intrinsic value on that. You're just a little over the intrinsic value because it's down at 25 cents. So you'd have it put to you at 50 cents. You'd be making a 7 cent per share profit if the stock price never moved from where it's at. But it's not going to stick below $1 for a year. It's not going to stick below $1 all the way till January because it's been below $1 and they're going to have to get an extension and then they're going to either have to reverse split to get it back up or, do something to get back up $1 for 10 days. Let's see. Sometimes I wish I had a bigger audience on Twitter because I wish I could get my views out there. Then I'd just throw my hands up and troll some YouTube lives. Kristen, that's the way to go. I don't know. Twitter is nice, but Twitter's got a little bit, I would say, rougher of an audience. Big audiences on Twitter are great, but I don't know. I feel like Twitter's a little bit more politically motivated than YouTube is. And I feel like people are willing to troll a little bit more on Twitter than they are on YouTube. So be careful what you wish for. Big audiences on Twitter may not be a too good of a thing. How does a person get set up with bot trading? So you could do it on KuCoin, or you could do it on, and I don't know if you're going to be able to do it on KuCoin or not, right? But you can do it on KuCoin, and I think PyNX is another one. If you want, and I don't know where you're from, YNB, but if you want to use my link in the description for KuCoin, it is very, very simple when you go to set it up. I've never done it on PyNX, so I don't know how to set it up with a PyNX account. But KuCoin makes it very simple, and I assume PyNX is just as simple. So what happens, let's use KuCoin for example. You go use the link in the description below so you can get some rewards, crypto rewards for doing so. I get some crypto rewards if you do so. All you do at that point is, and I'm going to use KuCoin as an example, you go in and it shows you like 6 different strategies. Spot trading, futures trading, it's got like, I don't even know what the other ones are called. I didn't, scroll through and read through all of them. But I'm doing a spot grid on my bot. And what it does, you could set it up yourself if you wanted to. It just takes a lot of time to manage it at that point. You decide the range. Let's say you want to put in $100, okay? You put in $100. You say, I want a $100 investment, and I want to set up 100 orders. It'll set up 50 buys, and it'll set up 50 sells in your price range. So Dogecoin, for example, Dogecoin's at 9 cents right now. Let's say you put your price range 11 cents all the way down to 7 cents. You give yourself 2 cents to the upside, 2 cents to the downside. 50 orders go on as your buys. 50 orders go on as your sells. So from that point, what it does, man, every time it hits a buy, it'll buy your Doge. It'll buy your Doge. It'll buy your Doge. It goes back up, it'll sell your Doge, sell your Doge, sell your Doge. And then it starts putting more buy orders and more sell orders on there. And every time it moves, it's tapping buys or tapping sells. If you only want to put, if you want to make your range 9.5 cents to 8.5 cents, you can make it a very tight range. And you can put on 50 orders still. And it's boom, 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 boom. Basically, every little pip is moving. It's going to be buying and selling for you. Or you could put on 10 orders. You could have it just set up to buy and sell as it has bigger swings. You can also do it, if you're doing futures, you can also short it or do like leverage trading. I don't have that set up. I've done leverage trading before. Leverage trading is a very fast way to lose all your money if you're wrong on the trade. You basically, especially if you're using some heavier leverage, you basically have to be dead on and exactly right, not only on the direction, but on the timing of the direction. So, but you can set it up with futures. You can set it up to long, to short. You can open up 2 bots. So you can have 1 bot longing, one bot shorting if you wanted. And you could set it up different strategies. So, it's got a ton of buy orders and then just 1 far out sell order. So there's a lot of different strategies that you can go about doing it, but they do make it very simple, man. And one of the easiest ways to do it too is you can just click you want a Doge bot, the auto-generated Doge bot, and click start. And you just put your investment amount in there. You want $100, you want 200, you want 1,000, whatever you want. You could just use the auto settings that it has. Nick F, good afternoon, Nick F. What's going on? Check it out later. I will check it out later. How long is it? It is, 47 minutes. But dude, if that thumbnail is something to indicate what the video is going to be looking like, 47 minutes sounds like something I'm interested in. Oh my gosh, you just didn't say that. YouTube is very, well, yeah, Mr. Brian, but I think it depends on what your content is about on YouTube. There's still a lot of, even the finance, finance on Twitter, I think is a little bit more politically motivated and stuff than YouTube is. At least in what I look at, man. I don't know. I think that people are willing to bring politics into anything on Twitter, whereas on YouTube, and it might just be my discussion in the chat here that you guys are awesome, I think that there's less of it when you're focused on something on YouTube than when you're focused on something on Twitter. Deal. Richie's playing talk. I like it. Followed Kristen. There you go. Kristen, getting the following. I like it. There we go. I ran into Kathy Wood at a laundromat this morning. Oh, God. Johnstown, where are you going with this? She came up to me and punched me in the face. She looked down at me on the ground and said, oops, thought you were someone else. Oh, Johnstown, man. Well, I'm sorry that happened to you, man. Hopefully your jaw's not hurting too bad and you're good to go right now. Aaron, what's going on, Aaron? Shibarium, baby. 1776. Shibarium is growing out of control. 13. You know what? Let's see where we're at. There was 13.5 million wallets this morning. Let's see where Shibarium is at now. Is it still at 13.5 million wallets? Let's take a little look. Where's my... I don't even know where it's at. No, puppy scan. Puppy scan. Oh, it's right here, man. 13.7 million wallets now. We've got 13. So already 200,000 wallets created just since this morning. It is definitely growing out there. Richie! Kristen needs a fist bump. Tough day. I like it. Kristen. Fist bump. Fist bump. Fist bump. Fist bump. Thank you very much, Richie, for the super chat. And yes, Kristen's got that fist bump. Kristen! Get these guys, go follow Kristen on Twitter. Kristen wants a bigger Twitter reach, right? Well, Richie throwing a fist bump out there. Go follow Kristen on Twitter. Kristen, do I follow you on Twitter? Let's see. Let's see if I follow you on Twitter. You can get these, get your handle out there. Get some people to follow you real quick. I don't know. Is your name Kristen on Twitter? There's a lot of Kristens on Twitter, apparently. So I don't know if I follow you or not. Moving in my first home Friday. Yeah, bro, about to be a homeowner. Now that's what I'm talking about. Kalani, very nice, man. Good to see that happening. Question is, Kalani, is it right next to that plastic plant that's burning down? Or are you going to be like fume free? Where are you in regards to that nasty fire that you sent us the other day, dude? Because that thing was absolutely crazy. I'm very happy that you're going to be a homeowner, man. That is incredible. And no, it's a lot of like owning a home is a lot of responsibility, man. You're going to figure out very fast whether you are ready to do any and all of the home repairs that are going to come your way, or if you're going to be spending a lot of money on some repairmen to take care of it. I know not to bring politics here. It's all about crypto, and YouTube has it, or how's that algorithm? Yeah, Mr. Bryant, you're probably right on that. And I truly do think that a lot of people that come in here, now you guys are, I'm thinking about, Johnstown's third grade teacher, Johnstown's neighbor right now. But you guys are among the more mature audience who knows how to create a positive environment for everybody involved. So, yes, as I say that, I am reminded of Johnstown's third grade teacher, but nonetheless, she brought up a good young man. Let's see. Mom to max to mood. What? Mom to max to mood. Be careful what I wish for. Yeah, you better be careful what you wish for. Do I follow? Mom to max to mood. Mom to max to mood. That doesn't even show me anybody. You sure you got that one right? Mom to max to moon? It's got to be moon, not mood. Oh, I read it wrong. Richie's plain talk. You were right. I said mood. It is moon. Yeah, I don't know what you guys are doing. You don't follow. Look, go in there and follow. Mom to max to the moon. There you go. Mom to max to moon. Let's go. Guys, just go follow this account right now. Get it up to at least 30. All right? And then go like some of the tweets too so we can increase that reach right there. Mom to max to moon. You guys got it. If it sounds like something you're interested in, you already know what to do. Where are we at here? Kalani. Nah, much further away. About 3 miles. Oh, yeah, dude. So far away from the fire. 3 miles. You're not going to be able to see that flame. Let's see. I've been a home owner with my ex for about 7.5 years, but this is my home. Oh, it is a big difference, man. So very nice. You understand that. You're not too worried about it. I'm a maintenance technician. I can rebuild the house if I need to. And Kalani, let me tell you this, dude. A lot of people don't have that confidence, but you can very simply get that confidence by trying. I bought a house, dude. I bought my first house. I think it was 23, okay? I think it was 23 when I bought my first house. And, I mean, dude, it was just like, it was the worst. Let me tell you this. It was the worst house in this area. The whole area. Worst one, man. It was so bad. What I turned into the bathroom was just a dirt floor room. It was like a deck that they had covered up, but there was no deck that extended into that room right there. And I made it the master bathroom. It was crazy. One of the patio doors, boom, completely busted out, glass still on the ground, and they just put a couple of sheets of plywood up and bolted them in so that they boarded it up. It was the worst house in the area. It was so bad, the guy that offered on it before me couldn't get it because nobody would loan him the money. Well, I had some money saved up, and I went in there and I bought it. And I told myself, look, dude, this is my house. I'm just going to try it. If there's a wide gaping hole that leads to the outside in the side of the house, what could I possibly screw up? Dude, that's my drywall right there. If I wanted to, I could put my hand right through that drywall. All I'm going to have to do is patch it back up later. It's my house. Experiment with it. See what you're capable of. So anybody that's afraid to do some home repairs or whatever like that, if it's your house, man, just get some confidence. You can do it. You can do it. Let's see. Will say, it's been weird watching the EPA and IDEM people all over town and in Ohio too in hazmat suits collecting debris. Yeah, dude, that would be weird especially seeing them walk around in hazmat suits like little aliens or whatever when everybody else is just, out and about in town living their life. I never tweet anything because no one listens. Well, you know what, Kristen? Now people are going to listen. What do you got going on here? Did we get her beyond 21? Let's see. Did we get her beyond 21? Where's my refresh button? You guys didn't even go follow. What are you doing, man? Go pay attention and go follow Kristen. Nobody followed. We're still sitting at 21. Libro, heads up. BBBY goes past 50. I would wait before playing puts because that gamma ramp could do some damage, but I'll play to the downside after. Yeah, so I'm not going to do it right at 50 unless... And I'm not going to do it for anything that's that close. I would go a couple months out to let the excitement calm back down because I do know that people get excited and they can stay excited for a few weeks. So I would go a few months out. But if it's around 50 and you could still get puts for a couple cents on those 50-cent puts, I wouldn't have a problem playing it. The first major resistance that I see is actually at that like 75 to 80 cent level. So that's where I would ideally like it to go before I would, pull the trigger on getting some puts there. But let's see where we're at. So this is my first level of sort of resistance that I would expect to get held up on if it starts to rip higher. So if it does break that 50, this area right in here is where I would expect to get held up. And if it's nothing but green lines and it does reach, 75, 80 cents in this area, a 50-cent put, that you take out to June, July, August will probably only be a couple cents. Now, the only value it's going to have is time value. So if you go out further, obviously it's going to be more expensive. But, you know, if you can pick it up for 3-4 cents, all right. If over the course of the month it drops back down to 20 cents again, that put's going to be worth 20, 30 cents, which is going to 5 to 10x your money. And dude, if you're going to be 10xing your money on a put like that, I think that Bed Bath & Beyond is going to come back down. I really do. I don't think that Bed Bath & Beyond is going to go up forever. I think if it breaks out right here and gets a little excitement, that it will be coming back down. Well, crap, my house is on fire now. Thanks. Well, you know what? Hey, Moji, just take the little faucet, in the kitchen, pull out your sprayer, and put the fire out, man. You're going to be good to go. I'm dead right now. Kristen, come back to life. Come on, Clay. Started from the bottom now. It really was the worst house, dude. It was, and I had every intention of fixing it up. But, dude, buy what you can afford, man. And if I could afford the worst, literal worst house, dude, if I showed you guys pictures of it, it was it was bad, dude. It was bad, but it was bad in a good neighborhood, in a good area, and yeah, it was very nice. It was a good deal. I had another 12 by 16 shed and a 24 by 32 garage to build. Not looking forward to it. Oh, that's a nice size garage though, dude. 24 by 32 is a nice size garage. Just learned how to replace a valve on my water heater. Crypto Con Raul Valdez Reyes, man. Very nice. And I bet you feel very good that you learned how to replace that. You did it, and you didn't have to pay somebody $150 to come out and do it for 3 minutes. Thanks, Clay. Needed a home repair inspirational talk. Well, you know what, Mr. Brian? I really do know you can do it. And this might sound bad. Just watch a YouTube video. Watch a YouTube video and try it. Because I'll tell you this. As long, and you can try to replace outlets and stuff if you shut the breaker off. Don't do anything too crazy. Like, don't take this advice to go electrocute yourself and die or anything. But, dude, worst case scenario, you break it trying. And it was already broken. So then you just, I need somebody to come fix it. Then you call somebody to go fix it. But if you got some time, dude, just try it. Don't be so salty. This is my first super chat ever. All for you, bro. Yes, don't be so salty. Thank you. Listen, I understand. Thank you very much for the very first super chat ever. A lot of people think that it is crazy to send super chats. It's crazy to do anything like that. Grab green names and so on. But don't be so salty. Thank you very much for the super chat. I really do appreciate it, man. You guys are absolutely incredible with your generosity. So I do hope that you know that I really appreciate all of you guys sending any super chats. Thank you very much. Don't be so salty. And guys, welcome Don't Be So Salty to the super chat club, man. He's a super chatter now. So, yeah, don't be afraid to welcome him to the club either. Don't be so salty, man. Thank you very much for that. Matthew says, Clay, do you think Bone isn't at a higher price because the price to make an exchange on Shibarium will be so cheap and people aren't in a hurry to get it, or because of Satoshi's alleged scams? Matthew, right now, here's what I think. I do think that Bone is higher than it was. Now, I think the $2 price points that we saw was the excitement, okay? The excitement fading brought us back down to $1. The previous prices before $1 was around 30 cents. So I do think that people still are seeing an increase in price because of Shibarium. The $2 price points were like the FOMO and the overexcitement and stuff, buying the rumor type of a deal, and then selling the news type of a thing. When Shibarium actually comes out and the mainnet is released is when we're going to see the real world value created for Bone. I completely expected Bone to come down after the release of the Shibarium beta testnet, And it has. Do I think that it comes back down to 30 cents? Maybe not, unless it takes a really, really long time to release the mainnet. But I still think it's elevated from those 30-cent price points. So Shibarium is still doing, it's still beneficial for it. Moji says, for Kristen's kids and in honor of Tim's dogs, who I'm sure miss him very much. Thank you very much, Moji, for the King Turkey. Really appreciate that, man. And yeah, so I was sitting there at lunch eating some nachos today, and my sister, she had to bring up the King Turkey at lunch. So I don't know if she's watching right now, but if you are, sister, thank you very much for watching and loving the King Turkey as much as I do. Moji, thank you very much for the super chat. Hopefully Kristen's kids got to see that. And Tim, Mo, I really appreciate it and really miss them effing dogs. Tim is in here. Yes, Tim, I love it. Guys, it is well past 5 o'clock right now. Get your names in the chat. We're going to do some shout outs. Don't be so salty, man. Thank you for the first ever super chat. Really appreciate it. Moji, thank you for that one. Richie, thank you for everything. Everybody else in here, really appreciate everything. You guys keeping the chat going. Loving it. Loving the respect. All that good stuff. Let's do some shout outs, and then we will be back. He says if you see bare wires, just stick your tongue to the wire. No, don't listen to Kai. Don't touch a bare wire with your tongue, unless, of course, the breaker is off. And if you just want to taste some copper, you can go ahead and do that. But make sure your breaker's off first. Nonetheless, we got Moji, man. Thank you very much for the super chat. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Richard, man, glad to have you in here. Glad your surgery was okay and everything's good with that, dude. Kai, don't lick a wire, man. Pudgy, enjoy your day. Kristen, Cryptoholic, Kalani, glad and congratulations on being a homeowner, man. Kristen, see you later. Mr. Brian, Tim, enjoy your day. Richie's playing talk. Buy bone at $1.05 and not under. Not financial advice. There you go, Richie. I like it, man. Dark Bro, peace out to you. The franchise, see you later. Pudgy, peace out of the diamond-handed angry teddy bears. Ooh, yes. Tim, enjoy your day, man. Moji, later, bros and broettes. Kai, have a good day. Your cat flew off your... Good. Your cat should fly off your lap. 1776, later to you. Toodles to Kai. Kristen, see you later. Richie's playing talk. Matthew, 30 Sanchez. We got Johnstontown, Richie, Back to the Future, Tim, Kristen, Tim, throwing out a green name. Who got it? Jake L got a green name. I do not know if Jake L is in the chat right now, but Jake L, if you were in here, please say thank you to Tim for throwing that green name out there. And everybody else, say thank you to Tim as we're leaving. Shout outs to Tim across the board, man, for throwing that green name out there. And Jake L for grabbing it. Tim, dude, hopefully everything is going to turn out well for you, man, and you're able to go home this weekend. You got that nurse all figured out. Everything is good. Matthew, enjoy your day. Jake L, Back to the Future, Moji, Kai, all of you guys. You know what time it is. You want to say it with me? Say it with me. Till the next time, hope that each and every one of you have an awesome day.